In this video, we're going to be talking about the brand new hero, Rosalie, who is not even out yet, and she's coming in the new patch that's coming up. And we're also going to be talking about CC news only that is not yet released to the public. Let's dive into it. Welcome everybody. Welcome. If you don't know me, I'm BearCozy. I strive to make not only entertaining but also educational videos. And today we got a two-part video for you. The first part is all public news and that is accessible to everybody. And the second thing I'm going to be talking about in this video is content creator news only, which is the preview of the upcoming patch. Now, I can't share any screenshots with you, but I can tell you what's going to be happening. So let's dive in. Jumping right into the new pre-patch news, we have contents are under development and are always subject to change. I feel like I need to say that because things have been changed after I made videos, and then people left me some comments saying, hey, you just made a video, it's 2 days later, and things got changed. Things are always subject to change. We got a really cool hero coming up, and she's going to be the seasonal hero for this. That is going to be Rosalie, and she has a really interesting kit. Now, this is public information, so we're going to go over this together. Her trait is Havoc Scythe. She gains X amount of stacks, which are not announced just yet, of parry at the start of the battle. So at the start of the battle, she gains parry stacks, which is kind of interesting. I'm assuming she will parry some incoming attacks. When attacking, if this hero has a Mark of Fire, which will rotate with Frostfire, she will ignore. So if she has the Mark of Fire, she will ignore a percentage of the target's defense. And if the hero has a Mark of Frostfire, she will deal splash damage to all other enemies. So this is actually a two-parter. This is kind of interesting, and this is actually on her trait. So depending on which buff she has, which mark she has on herself, she will either ignore a portion of the enemy's defense or deal a bunch of splash damage. Now, if you have Ashlyn, Ashlyn works in a very similar manner where she will start out in a dark form and then she will switch to a light form, and you can manually switch her as well. And depending on which form she's in, her skills change based on which form. So that is the way that I'm assuming this is going to work. Either the Mark of Fire or Frostfire, which is kind of neat. I think both of those will be very, very good, very beneficial, depending on if you're targeting a single target or multiple enemies. We also have a note right down here. If this hero is at an elemental advantage, launches a bonus attack with the special ability. So that is going to be key for her. You want to have her at a elemental advantage for the fights. Now, if you don't know, if you've just started playing and you don't know the elemental advantages, I will throw that up on the screen right there. Fire over wood, wood over water, and water over fire. And then, of course, light and dark are both strong and weak to each other exclusively. Now, skill 1, which is her basic skill, is going to be Swift Cut. She gains Mark of Fire or Frostfire according to the enemy's elemental stats, and she deals a percentage of damage to them, which right now we don't know what that percentage is. That will remain to be seen on release of the hero. And then she will gain a few stacks of parry. And of course, she already gained stacks of parry at the start of the battle from her trait. So by using her basic skill, which they have as skill 1, by using her skill 1, she will also gain stacks of parry. And I'm imagining she will deflect or parry some of those attacks and maybe cut the damage in half or completely neutralize the incoming damage. Her skill 2 is Element Conversion. When attacked by wood or fire enemies, she will gain a Mark of Fire or Frostfire respectively. So that's kind of interesting. And she launches a counterattack with the special ability. Now, one thing that I'm very, very curious to see is if she can have both marks on her if she is attacked by different elements. The way that I'm reading this is she can either have one or the other, but that will remain to be seen. I'm really, really curious to see. I'm really excited for the new hero. And her skill 3, which will most likely be her ultimate, is the Dance of Frostfire. Gains Mark of Fire or Mark of Frostfire according to the enemy's elemental stats, and then she will deal a bunch of damage to them. And of course, that X percentage is not set just yet. That remains to be seen, and that will change if need be, if she's overpowered or underpowered. And let's face it, most of the heroes are not underpowered. Most brand new heroes that come out are not underpowered. And then she will gain 3 for X turns. I am not sure what this 3 here is. I'm assuming that is probably a mark of fire, a mark for 3 turns or something like that, 3 marks or 2 marks. If the enemy is killed, gains invincibility for 1 or 2 turns. I don't see it being more than 1 turn. However, we have seen a couple of heroes with 4. So here is the news on the brand new hero, Rosalie, and it is a preview of the upcoming patch. Now, as of recording of this video, this patch has not been released, and this is all public news. Now, the next thing that I want to talk to you about is content creator news only. We are allowed to talk about it, but we are not allowed to share a screenshot. Last time I shared a screenshot of news, which was CC only, I got a slap on the wrist, and don't do that again. Okay, diving into content creator news only. We have one brand new hero, Rosalie, who is fire. And as I mentioned before, we can't talk about this. We just can't share screenshots. So I'm literally looking at a screenshot of the upcoming news for the upcoming patch that is not released yet. Number 1 is the brand new legendary hero, Rosalie, who is going to be fire. We have also added 2 brand new epics. We have Kelowna, who is light, and Aramo, who is fire as well. Those are 2 new epics. Not a whole lot of information on them just yet. Now, we also have a new summon event for Rosalie that will follow the same rules as the last seasonal hero. So she is our brand new seasonal hero. We will have a new summon event for her specifically, so keep an eye for that. As of this moment, we do not have a date just yet. We also have limited summons coming up. In the next limited summons, we will have Rachel, who is really good in Queen of Tides. She is a wood hero. We have Alessia, who is a fire hero. And we also have Therese, who is a water legendary. He's not that great, but he is there. He does look cool. His kit is a little bit tricky, but he is going to be in the limited summons as well. And of course, all of the light and dark heroes will be in there as well. I really wish I could share a screenshot with you to show you what I'm talking about. But right now, you'll just have to take my word for it. Number 4, we also have a new event. There is added a new special event, Oath of Frostfire for Rosalie. So, Rosalie will have a brand new event, and that will be the time to farm all your gold, your experience, and your gear charms, respectively, if they continue the same trend that they have been doing with these special events. So that is going to be coming as well. And then number 5 is going to be Magic Pass. Brand new hero in the Magic Pass is going to be Thor. Thor is going to be the new legendary for the Magic Pass. We do have a few more game optimization changes as well. Number 1, Endless Trial. Endless Trial battles can now be skipped, which is awesome. I don't believe at this point we can skip the whole Endless Trial. That would be awesome if we could just kind of sweep all of the battles. But Endless Trial battles will be skippable. So now Endless Trial can be completed a lot faster with a lot less time requirement. Number 2, Team Arena. They've added an option to forfeit a single battle. That's kind of cool. If you know you're going to be losing that particular battle, you can forfeit it and move on. You no longer have to watch it all go, and you no longer have to watch yourself lose the whole battle. So there's going to be a forfeit single battle, so you can continue. You could still win 2 out of the 3. Number 3, Hero. The animation of hero ascensions and promotions can now be skipped. That's kind of cool. I don't know how much time we're saving there, but they are trying to add more quality of life. Number 4, multi-battles. Added an option to repeat the multi-battle on the multi-battle results screen. So again, that saves a little bit of time. Number 5 is the double experience potion duration. The duration of the double XP potion will now only decrease during battles that grant experience, which is nice because if you're like me, if you leave it on, do a bunch of battles and then walk away and still have 2 hours left, it no longer gets used up if you're not running battles that grant you experience. So that is a really, really welcome quality of life change. And number 6, Arena. They've added an option to quickly purchase arena passes in Arena, so you no longer have to go to your backpack and buy more arena passes, scroll down, figure out where they are, and that is going to be really, really cool. So here are the CC exclusive news right there that we can share with you. Unfortunately, as I've mentioned, we cannot share any screenshots at this time, but I did want to get this information to you early so you know what you are looking for. We do have a Rosaline exclusive event coming up. We have the limited summons coming up as well. There's also a new hero in the Magic Pass, which is Thor, and everything else we've talked about. So with that said, do me a huge favor, hit the like and a subscribe down below. Also, leave me a nice comment. Let me know if you're excited for Rosalie. She looks like she's going to be really, really good. And for more BearCozy videos, check out the top right.